Welcome to Across the Globe. Today we will learn about serving static files in production. To efficiently serve static files such as CSS, JavaScript, and images in production, Django offers the Static Files app. This built-in feature allows Django to manage and serve static files seamlessly. By utilizing the Static Files app, developers can streamline the process of delivering static assets to users, enhancing the overall performance and usability of web applications. For example, a web application built using Django may require CSS style sheets to render the layout correctly. By employing the Static Files app, developers can easily serve these CSS files to users, ensuring that the application is properly styled and visually appealing. In summary, the Static Files app in Django facilitates the efficient serving of static files like CSS, JavaScript, and images in production environments, enhancing the functionality and responsiveness of web applications. To configure static files in a Django project, add the following lines to the settings.py file. Define static URL as /static/ to specify the URL path for serving static files. Set static root using os.path.join static files to establish the directory where collected static files will be stored. Subsequently, create a folder named static within your app directory to store static files such as CSS, JavaScript, and image assets. This static folder will be used to organize and manage static resources specific to your app. For instance, in a Django project for an e-commerce website, the static folder within the shop app directory can house all the necessary static files for styling product pages, managing client-side functionalities, and displaying product images. The command python manage.py collectstatic is used to gather all static files from various apps into a single directory. This process consolidates static files from different sources into a unified location for efficient serving in a production environment. For example, if you have separate CSS and JavaScript files from multiple apps in a Django project, running this command will streamline these files into a designated directory, such as static root. This command is essential to ensure that all static content is organized and readily accessible when deploying a Django project. To load static files in your Django template, you first need to include the load static sent tag at the top of your template. This tag is crucial for accessing the static files. After loading static files, you can link them in your templates using the static template tag. For instance, to link a CSS file named style.css located in the CSS folder within your static files directory, you would use the following code snippet: HTML link rel style sheet href static css style.css. By implementing this structure, your Django project will be able to correctly serve and display static files, such as CSS style sheets, in your templates. White Noise is a Django middleware that enables serving static files directly from Django, enhancing performance and simplifying deployment. To install White Noise, use the command pip install white noise. Then, in the settings.py file of your Django project, add whitenoise.middleware to the middleware list. By doing this, static files like CSS, JavaScript, and images can be efficiently served by the Django application itself, without the need for a separate web server, streamlining the deployment process. This is especially useful in scenarios where a lightweight application does not require a separate web server solely for serving static files. Serving static files in production is like a waiter bringing out pre-made appetizers to customers at a restaurant. Just like how the waiter doesn't have to cook the appetizers to serve them, a server doesn't have to generate static files on the fly to serve them to users. The static files, like the appetizers, are already prepared and ready to be served instantly without any extra processing. This process allows the server to quickly and efficiently deliver content to users, just like how a waiter can quickly serve appetizers to hungry customers. Hey, Code Conquerors! Ready to level up? With TechLearn ATG, showcase your skills with official course certificates. Just visit our site and start. Need that extra boost? Get tailored learning, 24/7 support, and expert guidance. Coding smarter, growing faster, and making learning fun. Go to our website across the globe, www.atg.world. The provided code snippet showcases the configuration required within a Django project to effectively serve static files in a production environment. In the settings.py file, the static URL variable is set to /static/, which is the base URL from which static files will be served. Additionally, the static root variable is defined as the absolute file system path where static files will be collected during the production build process. Moving on to the urls.py file, a route is defined for the Django admin interface. To serve static files in production, a conditional check is implemented using settings.debug. If the application is not in debug mode, settings.debug equals false, the static function is invoked. This function maps the static URL to the static root directory, enabling Django to serve static assets efficiently. By managing static files in this manner, Django can efficiently deliver CSS, JavaScript, and images to users in a production environment. This process is akin to a restaurant waiter serving pre-made appetizers to customers swiftly, ensuring a seamless user experience. An industrial example of serving static files in production can be seen in the context of e-commerce websites. When an e-commerce platform serves static files in production, it ensures that images, CSS files, and JavaScript resources are efficiently delivered to users browsing the site. By properly managing and serving these static assets, the website can enhance user experience, improve site performance, and facilitate seamless navigation through product listings and checkout processes. Another real-world application of serving static files in production is in the operations of content delivery networks, CDNs. CDNs are designed to deliver static content, such as videos, images, and scripts, to users around the globe with low latency. By strategically caching and serving static files from servers located across various geographic regions, CDNs enable rapid content delivery, regardless of a user's location. This approach not only enhances website performance, but also contributes to a consistent user experience across different regions. In conclusion, serving static files efficiently in production environments is crucial for ensuring optimal performance and user experience in various industries and scenarios across the globe. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.